Imagine waking to a suffocating blackness, your senses overwhelmed by the absence of light, sound, and space. There's no gentle transition from sleep to wakefulness, just a jarring, instant awareness that something is terribly wrong. Not the gentle light of dawn, not the familiar comfort of your own bed. Instead, you're met with a chilling, unnatural silence, and a darkness so complete it feels like a physical weight pressing down on you. You're trapped, boxed in, air-stale and heavy with fear. Every breath feels thick, every movement restricted by the tight, unyielding walls that surround you. Your head hits a hard surface just inches above. Panic surges as you realize you're buried alive. The terror is immediate and primal, your mind racing for answers and escape. Every instinct screams to thrash and fight, to claw at the walls and scream for help. But that's the most dangerous thing you could do in this moment. Frantic movement burns precious oxygen and hastens the end. The more you panic, the faster the air disappears, leaving you with even less time to think and act. Survival here isn't about brute force, it's about calm, calculated action. Your best weapon is your mind, your ability to stay focused and conserve every breath. This isn't a horror movie, it's a test of science and willpower. The real challenge is not just physical, but psychological. Overcoming the urge to panic and using knowledge to survive. We'll explore the real dangers, the science of survival, and the stories of those who faced this nightmare and lived to tell about it. Their experiences offer crucial lessons and hope. Most importantly, we'll outline a step-by-step protocol that could save your life if you ever find yourself in this unimaginable situation. From utter despair, we search for a sliver of hope, because even in the darkest places, survival is possible if you know what to do. Hollywood loves the drama of punching through coffins, but reality is far harsher. Surviving burial is about understanding your environment, physics, biology, and psychology. Panic is your enemy. Knowledge is your ally. How much air do you have? How fast does it become unbreathable? What's the real weight above you? We'll dismantle myths and arm you with practical life-saving knowledge. This is about informed action, not blind hope. With calm, endurance and science, survival, though unlikely, is not impossible. Your most immediate enemy isn't darkness, it's the air itself. In a sealed space, every breath you take is a countdown, not just to running out of oxygen, but to the air becoming dangerously toxic. A coffin holds only a few hundred liters of air, and your body quickly uses it up. With each inhale, you're consuming precious oxygen, and with every exhale, you're filling the space with carbon dioxide. As you breathe, oxygen drops and carbon dioxide rises, turning each breath toxic. The air that once kept you alive now becomes your greatest threat, as the balance tips dangerously. Above 5% CO2, confusion and panic set in, making rational thought impossible. Your mind clouds, and fear takes over, making it even harder to think clearly or act wisely. The urge to breathe faster only worsens your situation. Panicked breaths speed up the chemical process, using up oxygen and raising CO2 even more quickly. Your survival window is measured in minutes of clear-headedness, not hours of oxygen. Time slips away faster than you think, and every second counts. Depending on the seal and your calmness, you may have just 1 or 2 hours before CO2 incapacitates you. The tighter the space, the less time you have, and panic only shortens it. Every calm breath buys you time. Slow, controlled breathing is your best defense. stretching out those precious minutes of clarity. Understanding this chemical countdown is your first step to survival. Knowing how your body and the air interact gives you a fighting chance. Stay calm. Your life depends on it. In a battle against time and air, your mind is your most powerful tool. Next, you face the crushing weight of Earth above, hundreds of kilograms pressing down. Pushing the lid is futile. Even the strongest person can't budge it. The coffin is compressed from all sides, making brute force useless. But the lid's center is its weak point. Instead of pushing, you must strike, using your legs to focus force on a small area. The goal isn't to shatter the lid, but to create a controlled breach. Too much force and soil will flood in uncontrollably. The challenge is to break through just enough to manage the soil. It's a delicate balance, engineering with your own body as the tool. Understanding this is key to your escape. Survival isn't just theory. Real people have escaped the grave. In 2014, a man in Greece was rescued after being heard banging from below ground. He'd regained consciousness in time and signalled for help. In Brazil, a woman survived hours in a sealed tomb, her screams alerting family members who broke her out. These stories prove survival is possible with calm, quick thinking and a bit of luck. They remind us that coffins aren't always perfectly sealed, and that hope is never lost. The first step is always the same. Stay calm, assess, and act. Before breaking free, you must protect your airway. When the lid breaks, soil will pour in. Without preparation, you'll suffocate instantly. Use your shirt or any garment to cover your mouth and nose, tying it securely. This makeshift filter won't stop dust, but it blocks deadly clumps of soil. Practice slow, calm breathing through the fabric. This step is your lifeline. Don't skip it. It's a small, controllable action in a terrifying situation. Only proceed once your airway is protected. Your survival depends on it. With your airway secured, it's time to break the lid. Pushing won't work. Use your legs to stomp or kick the center of the lid. Focus your force. Don't waste energy on frantic movements. Rest between attempts to conserve oxygen. Listen for cracking wood, a sign you're making progress. The goal is a small breach, not total destruction. As soon as the lid gives, soil will start to pour in. Don't panic. Your shirt filter is ready. The soil's weight will help collapse the weakened section. Once you start, commit fully. Half measures are fatal. Be ready for the sudden rush of dirt and noise. You've created your path to escape. As soil pours in, your instinct will be to resist, but you must let it fill the coffin. By allowing the earth in, you equalize pressure and turn your prison into a platform. Use your hands to distribute soil toward your feet and sides, filling the space completely. This is exhausting and claustrophobic, but necessary. As the coffin fills, you're no longer trapped in a void. You're embedded in the earth. The packed soil beneath you becomes your base. The loose soil above is your path. Once full, there's no turning back. Trust the process. Science is on your side. You've traded the coffin's rigid walls for the challenge of moving through Earth. The real escape begins now. Now encased in soil, the final phase is the ascent. This is the moment where every ounce of calm and focus matters most. The weight above you is immense, and the darkness can feel endless, but your journey upward begins here. You can't swim up. This is slow, methodical tunneling. Each movement must be deliberate, conserving precious energy and oxygen. There's no room for panic. Only steady, purposeful action will help you make progress. Use your hands to move soil from above to below, inching upward. Feel for any pockets of air or looser earth, and always keep your movements controlled to avoid collapse. Progress is agonizingly slow. Conserve energy and stay calm. Take short pauses to catch your breath and listen to your body's signals. Panic wastes oxygen and strength. Focus on each movement, pull soil down, push it under, wriggle up, repeat. This rhythm is your lifeline, and every inch gained is a victory. This process could take hours if you have the air and strength. It's a test of endurance, patience, and willpower. Remember, even the smallest progress means you're closer to the surface. Remember, survival depends on best-case scenarios: a wooden coffin, loose soil, and shallow burial. These factors can make escape possible, so always assess your environment carefully. Heavy clay or deeper graves make escape nearly impossible. In such cases, conserving air and remaining calm is even more critical, as panic will only hasten exhaustion. Your mind is your greatest tool. Suppress panic. Follow the protocol. Mental clarity can mean the difference between survival and defeat. Knowledge is your light in the darkness. Even when hope feels distant, remembering these steps can guide you through the most desperate moments. We hope you never need these steps, but knowing them could make all the difference. Preparation is not fear, it's empowerment. Share your thoughts and fears. Discussion robs them of power. Talking about survival, even in the darkest scenarios, helps us face reality with courage. And perhaps together we'll explore more tales of survival. Remember, hope and knowledge are the greatest tools you can carry with you, no matter how dark the situation. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of this incredible journey. If you found this video fascinating, insightful, or even just a bit thrilling, don't keep it to yourself. Tap that subscribe button now and become part of our Survivors Circle, where curiosity and courage meet. Dynamic animation. A bold, glowing subscribe button bounces onto the screen, with animated hands clapping and confetti bursting in the background. A bell icon jingles cheerily, inviting viewers to click for notifications. We've got more gripping stories, survival strategies, and mind-bending scenarios coming your way every week. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the knowledge that could one day make all the difference. Like, share, and comment below. What survival situations would you like us to explore next? Your ideas fuel this channel. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay curious, stay prepared, and always keep hope alive. Subscribe now and join a community that turns fear into power.